with the success of e-commerce in present day Nigeria, it has become a very big industry that so many players, so many people want to play in. And there's a very important part of e-commerce that can make the difference, that can make profitability of e-commerce. That aspect of e-commerce is called the distribution part of it. So distribution with regards to logistics. And if you don't get your distribution channel right, if you don't get your logistics channel right while doing e-commerce, you can destroy the chances of being profitable as an e-commerce player. What I want to talk about in this video is the things you should look out for when you want to select a logistics partner for your e-commerce business. If you look around, you see that there's so many logistics businesses in Nigeria. There's so many, there are so many people that just pick up bikes and start floating their own brand as a logistics business, but as an e-commerce vendor, it's important that you go for the right logistics partner to ensure that your customers get satisfaction, they get their goods delivered to them as at when due, when the order is placed, and you get real-time updates and all of that. So I want to tell you some of the things you should look out for when you want to select a logistics partner for your e-commerce business. Without wasting so much of your time, let's just go straight into it. The number one thing you should look out for when you want to select a logistics partner is customer reviews. You need to study what customers that have used this logistics business are saying about the business. You need to check the reviews, you need to check their ratings. You can do that on Google reviews, you can do that on their social media. If they have an app, you can check their app and see what people that have used them are actually saying about them before you risk using them as your logistics partner. It's very important. Customer reviews will tell you ahead of time if these people are the right people for you to work with or not. So it's important that you go through the customer reviews if you want to select a proper logistics partner for your e-commerce business. The second thing you want to be careful in checking out for when you want to select a logistics partner for your e-commerce business is capacity. What is the capacity of the logistics business? What is their fleet like? Do they have the capacity if you're going to send them 10 orders in a day, if you're going to send them 20 orders in a day? Do they have the capacity to actually make sure that all those orders are closed out that day? So you want to look at the number of fleets they have. You want to check what they've done in the past, just to be sure that the capacity is there. And you will not have orders that you send in a day and in 3 days they've not even completed it. So check, after you check for the customer reviews, the next thing you want to look out for is the capacity of this logistics business to ensure that when you send out orders to them, every e-commerce player prays to have a lot of orders. And when your orders come and your logistics partner is not able to fulfill those orders as at when due, the receivers probably they change their minds, right? And it might start affecting your profitability. So make sure that they have the capacity to deliver in numbers as much as you would wish, or as many orders you would be expecting, that they have the capacity to deliver. Now, the third thing you must look out for as an e-commerce player when trying to get the right logistics partner for your business is their geographical reach. What is the extent to which they can cover? What is their scope of operation? Do they just cover one city? Can they cover a whole state? Can they cover a whole region? It depends on the level at which you want to do business with them. If you want them to do business in, for example, for a whole state, to deliver throughout the whole state, and they only cover only one city in the whole state, they might not be right for you. And if you want them to cover a whole region and they're only operating in one state, they also might not be right for you. So you want to check what's their geographical reach, how far can they get to, for customers that will be in the outskirts of town, customers that will be in the village parts of the town, can they access all these areas? Can they deliver in all these areas? These are things that are critical, because you don't know where your customers will be coming from when you place your adverts. They could come from outskirts, they could come from the rural areas. So if a logistics company is able to penetrate in those areas to get your deliveries done, then I think that's the right logistics company you should be working with. Now, in place of geographical reach, another thing you should look out for, which can go hand in hand, for the ones that don't have the kind of geographical reach that you would want, check out for their network. Do they have a network of other logistics players that are around, other cities or other states? That, for example, for a logistics business that is in, let's say, Benin City, if you would like for them to handle your deliveries in Benin City and Delta, the south, do they have that network of other logistics players that are in Delta, that are in, Port Harcourt, etc., that that they can work with to make sure that all your deliveries coming to that region gets sorted? So you want to be sure that they have that kind of network. It's things that you should request for. You should ask, oh, what is your network like in terms of, other logistics partners that you have? What areas can you cover for us with your network? So it's a very important question that you need to ask. The fourth thing you should look out for when you want to select the right logistics partner for your e-commerce business is their customer care system. You must pay attention to this. From the first time you contact them, what is their response like? What is the attitude that you're getting? Are they the kind of people that you think that would always give you answers to any complaints, any queries that you might have, any questions that you might have? What's their attitude towards answering you? What kind of behaviors do they portray when you first reach out to them? Don't ignore this. Pay special attention to this, because it will determine how they'll keep working with you when you make them your logistics partner. It will determine how they speak to your customers that place orders when you make them your logistics partner. So study their customer care system. Do they care about customer care? Do they care about making their customers get satisfaction or get value for the business that they are bringing to them? You want to make sure that they actually care about this before you proceed to doing business with them. Now, the fifth thing you want to look out for when you want to select a logistics business to partner with for your e-commerce business is check out the management system, check out the management structure. It's not bad to ask, oh, what's the management structure of this business like? Who is the this of this business? Who is the that of this business? Check out for these people individually, because the management of a business determines the direction of that business. The personal characters that the management of a business possesses seems to flow in the way that the business operates. So if you check out for who the managers are, and you discover that the managers are people that you look at their personal lifestyles or what they portray on social media or whatever, whichever means you could get any information about them, and you see them as people that are irresponsible or people that don't have integrity, people that don't have a track record of being sincere and reliable, there's no point working with that business. So you want to make sure that the management of that business is strong enough, has integrity, so that if anything goes right or wrong, they are always going to stand. Because logistics is a very funny industry. Trust me, things will go wrong, at some point. So, one time or the other, something will go wrong. So the level of integrity that the management has is going to determine how you get out of wrong situations. E-commerce has to do with a lot of, passing of cash and all of that, remittances and all of that. If the management of that company does not have a track record of having integrity, you don't want to deal with them, because when they see your money, to release your money might be a problem. So you want to be sure that at least one person in the management that you can study and say, okay, this person has integrity, this person has a good track record. So these are the things you want to look out for when you're looking for a logistics partner for your e-commerce business. Don't thank me. If you need a logistics partner for Abia State, please feel free to reach out to 2 Seconds Logistics. You can check us out. You can Google us. You can check us out on Instagram, Facebook. You can see our reviews. You will see that we meet all these parameters I've mentioned. So if you need a logistics partner for Abia State, I'm going to drop the number in the description and also on the screen, so you can reach out to 2 Seconds Logistics for every delivery needs you have in Abia State. Also, I have a seminar that is coming up, a virtual one that is coming up. The picture is going to be on the screen, so you can look at the details. Early birds, 50,000 naira, and people that pay late in the month where the seminar is going to happen, which is September, would pay 100,000 naira. The seminar is made to teach people how to start a sustainable logistics business, right? And people that already have logistics business, there are a lot of things you will learn that will help you to sustain your business. Or some of these problems that you have in your business is an opportunity for you to come and ask questions, for you to come and learn how to mitigate some of these problems. and so much more. So reach out to the contact that is on the flyer if you need more information, or if you want to make payment for this seminar. It's a once in a lifetime opportunity. I am Jim Kelly. I'm the CEO, founder of 2 Seconds Logistics, and we've been running for 4 years. We have a track record of reliability. Our reputation is, I mean, you can go check us out and you confirm that every information that you receive from me is legitimate. So subscribe to this channel, share this video to every e-commerce vendor that you know, or any person that will be interested in knowing about these tips, any business person that you know, so that they don't make any mistakes when selecting a logistics partner for their business. Until the next time, subscribe to the channel and I'll see you later. Peace.